Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I will be starting with Wink and let's see if Wink will win the race of the price action, the recent price action. As you guys already know, it is having a sideways situation where it goes a bit downside, upwards, okay? So right now we will see some major support levels as well as the gann fan. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you all for the support, and of course you can join our Telegram group chat. It is public, you can find it on the description, okay? So right now let's jump back to these resistance lines and you can tell me, oh, I get confused, Bill, what is this? This is the gann fan. The blue lines here are the gann fan. It gives us possible resistance levels that have angles, okay? So right now, as you can see, I will stay in the 4-1 resistance line for the gann fan, and I will color it with the yellow color. That is, the yellow color is the trend line connecting the tops till now. That's how you use gann fans, okay? You connect the tops with the gann fans. So here I am deleting now. We don't need any of this, and you see how smoothly the 4-1 gann fan is connecting the top trend line, and we have the Fibonacci retracement level back at 0.38 to 382 or 38.2%, whatever you want, guys. We have this as our major support level 0.0013, and of course our next major support level, which is for the time being a resistance level, sits at around 0.0016. So right here, we don't need this for now, but I will show you later why it is important, why the 0.0018 cents is an important price. So right now we have this top trend line where we got above, and this was good, guys. We didn't get below, continuing this top trend line. And now we want to see higher highs for Wink in order to say that we might have a pump up in its price, and we need to stop this consolidation, okay? So right now we hit this target today, and of course now we are expecting to go a bit sideways as well. But let's see our MACD, how it is doing. It is having upsides, okay? It's going upside down. You can see here it's going up, then down, then up, then upwards from our signal line, the orange line. We're in the 4-hour frame, and we see the blue line is our MACD line and the orange line is our signal line. Right now, the orange line, as you can't see, you may not be able to see this, but it is going like this. And we have the blue line going beyond our signal line after our recent price action here, where we had this dump, of course, this correction on 18th April. And of course, now we are bouncing between those two lines, 0.0030 and 0.0016 cents, okay? So right now we need to go fast into our RSI and the commodity channel index, and as well as the SSL channel, to see where are we going right now. As I told you guys in my previous videos, we can have profits even when we are consolidating, even when we have a correction. And for example, here it was a good buying opportunity for Wink if you wanted to trade and take profits up here, because the RSI was going down and going near the 30, but what we were looking for was the commodity channel index that got below the minus 100. When this happens, it is a good day trade for some coins, and of course it is a general rule that you can take profits even when we are consolidating. Same happened here. We were correcting a bit, going upwards. You can see the commodity channel index and the relative strength index, how both of them went upwards, okay, hitting new highs here. And of course, in a bullish run, you can see the price action, the action, of the RSI and the commodity channel index. They are so far above out of 70, especially when we have such a quick pump up as these Winks do, okay? as the Wings pump up price starting back. You can see here at 2 April, 2nd April, and of course going so far above at 5 April. Now we need to see this consolidation. It is very healthy, guys, and of course we need to see some sideways situation. Of course, according to the SSL channel, we don't have a buying opportunity, but for me this was a very good buying opportunity. I will explain to you right afterwards. I prefer to see the SSL channel on the daily frame, and of course you can see here as we approached the 30 for the RSI, the commodity channel index was way beyond the minus 100, and of course the commodity channel index is more sensitive to the price. That's why it is going so far beyond. Okay, so we go now to the Bollinger Bands and of course our MACD levels, but in the daily frame. As you can see here, and I've always talked about this, the higher we go from the Bollinger Bands, from the top of the Bollinger Bands, the higher we extend, the more consolidation we will have, and the bigger is the risk on the daily frame for the Bollinger Bands. And of course that's why here we went down. This is another risk metric you can have, and of course a buying opportunity if we had the opposite. If we extended down from the bottom line, of course you could buy there. And now I will show you the squeeze point where for the mid and long term you can buy here, guys. Back on 5th March you could buy for the mid long term because we have such a low volatility and we expect the volatility to grow up even more. Right now for the MACD on the daily frame we have this bearish cross right here as the blue line crosses the orange line and it went beyond the orange line. Okay, so when we have this cross we have a bearish scenario, and right now what we want to see is the blue line going above the signal line and of course meeting the signal line around here and going upwards. So we need to see that in order to say that we might see a price action and of course hitting its previous highs. Okay, so that's it for Wing against USDT. We are in Tether US on the daily frame, and now we proceed to the Wing against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. And right now let me delete this. Of course I wanted to show you something, guys, on the 4-hour frame also, but it is better to see on the daily frame the distance between the price and the 20-day EMA. When we have a higher distance, higher the risk. We consolidated and now we are moving towards this base support line which we want to maintain, and of course it was our buying opportunity. You can see here, even if in the USDT fall into a lower support, we didn't fall in the Wing against Bitcoin because Bitcoin fell, also had a correction also. That's why we didn't fall further more and we didn't see a price action, a lower price action. And now we stay in these lines and making our 50-day EMA our support. What we don't want to see here is the 50-day EMA going above. We need to see the 50-day EMA going beyond the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA. This is actually the 20-day EMA and this is the 30-day EMA. We need to see the 50-day EMA going even beyond. Okay, so right now we don't have a clear buying opportunity for Wing against Bitcoin I'm talking about. However, I think the price will bounce a bit in the support line. Even it doesn't reach, I think it won't reach the support line. It might bounce back between these lines, might go like this on the previous top, and then we can see after some few days if we reach this top, then we might, and breakthrough of it, then we might see a Wing going upwards again. But for now, I think for the very short term, we will be seeing Wing going upside downs. Okay, upside down. So for Wing against Bitcoin in the daily frame, you can see here what I was talking about right now. We had this price action where the price was very high, was way above the 20-day EMA. And so when you see this distance, this huge distance, as you can see here, let me zoom in a bit, we have the consolidation afterwards, okay? And we need to let the 20-day EMA as well as the 30-day EMA reach the price. So we need to be very, very patient here. After this, such a quick pump up, you can see here it was very, very quick, and we need now to wait a bit so we can see better days for Wink against Bitcoin, but for Wink against USDT as well. So right now, all we need to do is to maintain this support level as we did back on 14th April, and as we did now that we didn't even hit, and you can see here the 20-day EMA was our support, hitting right exactly at the 20-day EMA, of course, and now we need to see it going upwards, okay? So right now we need to step inside to the Wink against the TRONs, okay? So what we are seeing here is a price action that I personally like, because look at that. The reason why we hit this resistance level and we had this huge sell pressure was because the TRON, okay, the Wink against TRON, you can see here back on September 2019, sorry, we had the same price action and of course the same resistance level, and then we fell beyond. We had this huge sell pressure here, you can see on the candle, a red, totally bearish candle, then we followed beyond, hitting this support level which was previously back here, resistance level. And right now what we want to do is going upwards again. We need to see the Wink going upwards again. So this line here, this price label, was a perfect buying opportunity for Wink against TRON, okay? So sometimes we need to see other altcoins against other altcoins to have a more clear perspective of how the coin will go. And we go now to the price action and the price analysis for Wink against USDT. As you can see here, I got some prices and I will delete what prices I think they are not so important right now. I will keep the ones that are more important to me. Right now, guys, I believe extending from this resistance line is a clear buying opportunity, and hitting this support level is a clear buying opportunity. But this is my opinion. Do you want to invest all your money into these lines? No, I don't suggest you do that. I suggest you, okay, you can invest around 50%, but that's always up to you. But for me, these are some clear buying opportunities. If we extend above the resistance level and if we go beyond the support level, and for the price action, for the Wink against USDT, I think we might go a bit sideways till we see and hit the previous high here at 0.018. If we hit it here, then we might see higher lows and eventually we can go upwards, okay? So what I want to see here is some sideways situation for the Wink, letting the daily frame, let me go in the daily frame, sometimes you have to do that, letting the EMAs reach the price. You can see here the 20-day EMA did that, but the 30-day EMA is still below, and of course we can see an upward situation for the Wink. Do we have to worry about it? No, you can see here the 50-day EMA on the daily frame is still beyond the 30-day EMA and the 20-day EMA. We are still fine, guys. You don't have to worry even if you've bought at the top here, but we need to wait a bit after this huge pump up. You can see here what was the distance. We had this huge high risk here for the price, and you can see the 20-day EMA, the yellow line here, and right now we need to see lower, higher lows and higher highs, because right now we are seeing lower highs. Let's go back on the 4-hourly frame. We can see lower highs as I've circled here with the blue, and so we need to see higher lows and higher highs. But I believe that we might go in this particular situation where after some days we will see going upwards for the wing. Of course, I will update you guys, and let's see now if we connect the tops. Let's see if we try to connect the tops, we might go even further down on the end of the April. Okay, so what we need to see here is higher lows and higher highs, so we can see the price going upwards. However, for those who bought at the top, do not worry, we might see better days coming for wing against USDT. But for now, I want you to be a little more patient, and we might bounce in the 20-day EMAs or in the 50-day EMAs, or we might bounce a little bit above. But in order for me to say that we are seeing a clear buying opportunity is breaking through the 0.0018 cents or hitting back this price here. Of course, today was a clear buying opportunity for me, and of course now you can invest some money if you want for the mid-term, okay? Because if you don't want for the mid-term, then for me it is not a buying opportunity right now. So thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. You can find me on Twitter, and you can join the Telegram group chat so we can discuss more about the crypto space. Have a fantastic day again, and see you soon with more videos. Bye!